inconsistent.
Yes.
So what, you get a game. First of all, they haven't beat Boston in 6 years in Boston.
Right.
Okay, they finally beat Boston. You would think they'd be on an emotional high, and they go into Philadelphia and get blown out.
Yep.
Are they going to be able to be consistent in the 7-game series, or is this what's going to happen? They're going to win a game and then get happy and then get blown out the next game, and next thing you know, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's not that they're not consistent. I shouldn't say that.
No, they're not consistent.
They're 5-5 in their last 10.
Yeah.
Oh, they're having some lineup issues. Felton's back. Everyone's back now, so you got to give it a couple games. I understand, but the bottom line is that in a 7-game series, coming down the stretch, Rondo, Pierce, Garnett.
You would take them over Felton, Carmelo, Tyson, Shumpert, Amari.
Oh, pick the 3 that you want.
I want Shumpert, Felton, and Carmelo. I think those are our top 3 players on the Knicks. When Amon Shumpert
and what if they
gets
won
to
collectively?
100%,
What if they won collectively?
Nothing.
What if the 3 guys over in Boston won collectively?
they have a championship.
And big time playoffs.
Yes.
Living in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's where we need to be.
But the Knicks are younger.
We need to be in the Eastern Conference Finals before I start giving them any type of respect, because I feel that they have the talent to win. Championship or bust in my world.
Right, I feel the same exact way.
It's championship or bust. It's not like, oh, they won, they got past the first round.
Yeah.
No. Oh, they got to the Eastern Conference Finals. No. I need a championship.
We need to win a playoff round, Lou, before we start talking anything about
I need
the Knicks.
championships, dude.
Remember the number to call is 631-955-5400. It's the LB and Sports Doctor Radio Show.
Because all of a sudden the Yankees are turning into like something that I'm not. This guy, what's his name, Hal Steinbrenner or Hank Steinbrenner?
It's the guy that owns the team, Lou.
Yeah, what's
Hal
his name?
Steinbrenner.
Hal Steinbrenner. I don't
They're
like
brothers, Hank and Hal.
Yeah, I don't like the way that they're running the Yankees right now. I'm telling you, they're going to let Cano walk, dude. It's all over. They're going to let Cano walk, I'm telling you.
Lou must be the most negative fan about his teams of all time. All time.
I think I am. I really think I am.
Yes, they're being very cheap right now with the Yankees. We saw Raul Ibanez leave the team for minimal money, $2.75. They haven't re-signed. Well, they have re-signed guys from the past teams last week. But they haven't gone down there and made that big acquisition that the Yankees do every single season.
Because they're trying to keep that luxury tax down. So, I'm telling you. So now the year after that happens.
You know how I feel about
that. The year that Felix is a free agent, and then we'll have to go from there. But I feel like they're just throwing away this year. Like, okay, you know what? Let's just see what happens.
I think they have the team. They have the guys there.
I understand, but are you confident in this team winning a World Series?
If they play up to their potential, Lou, yes, they can win a World Series. They can.
I hope so. It all depends on feeling for me. So once the season starts and I see how everything's rocking and rolling, but dude, those Angels, man.
They made a lot of moves, the Angels. They did. They have a good starting rotation.
And it's irrelevant because
and they have one of the best lineups in baseball right now.
We don't play them a lot, but it's just, I'm always looking forward.
But the game is not won on a piece of paper. We all know that. Look at the Oakland Athletics last season and look at the Baltimore Orioles, what they did last year.
What happens? Listen, I think the Yankees are going to be in the playoffs. I think if they don't make the playoffs, it's a complete panic. So if the Yankees don't make the playoffs, we're going to throw it out there. Do they get rid of Cano? Do they just completely panic and just not
for the Yankees not to make the playoffs? That would mean that they had a total meltdown with a lot of guys coming up with contract years. Robinson Cano contract year, Curtis Granderson contract year. We'll see what happens. Like we said, Alex Rodriguez probably won't play next season, but we have Kevin Youkilis filling in at third base. Jeter comes back healthy. Mark Teixeira has a Gold Glove first base. His batting average has to raise a little bit. You had the addition of Brett Gardner in left field. Ichiro coming for another full season with the Yankees. Got a lot of young catchers. I think the catching position is the biggest question mark for the Yankees. You're going into the season with Francisco Cervelli and Chris Stewart as your catcher right now. You got the young kid in AAA. He's waiting to come up. I think you have a lot of starting rotation guys in the starting rotation, I'm saying, that have been there before and know how to win big games. Ivan Nova needs a bounce-back season. You need Phil Hughes to have a great year. And you still have Mariano Rivera closing in the bullpen, coming off the ACL tear. David Robinson, Jabba Chamberlain, Boone Logan in your bullpen. I think that's still a good bullpen right there. I think the Yankees can make some moves in the East.
Whew, the Sports Doctor rundown of the New York Yankees. You got to love it, folks. All right, you're listening to LB and the Sports Doctor Radio Show. Call in 631-955-5400. Nice rundown, kid. You all right? You got enough breath for the update? gets red in the face and everything, right?
Big time.
Keep it quick. You're coming up on your 5 minutes.
If not, we'll do the rundown here. We'll off time. Your sports update is brought to you by Accurate Art Incorporated. Since 1985, we service all your publishing needs, from illustrations, logos, photo retouching, business cards, menus, resumes, brochures, and more. Look for Accurate Art Incorporated. You can contact them at 631-472-9710 or email them at gburrell@optimumonline.net. The Knicks get blown out in Philadelphia last night, shooting 34% from the field. Anthony with 25 points, shooting 9 for 28 on the night. Amari Stoudemire was the only shining star on the night, scoring 20 points in 26 minutes as the Knicks get romped by the 76ers 97-80. The Knickerbockers will be back at it tonight as they will host Coach Mike Woodson's old squad in the Atlanta Hawks. Tip-off is at 6:30. After going down 2-0 in the first period, the New York Rangers surged back, tying the game in the third off a goal by defenseman Mark Stahl. The Blue Shirts never looked back after that, beating the Toronto Maple Leafs 5-2. The top line, Marian Gaborik, Brad Richards, and Rick Nash with 8 points on the night. The Rangers' next game will be Tuesday night at Madison Square Garden against the Philadelphia Flyers. Game time is at 7 p.m. The Nets got dominated in the paint last night by the Houston Rockets with their 12th straight win. James Harden with a game-high 29 as the Rockets topped the Nets 119-106. Brooklyn Nets next game will be tomorrow night against the Orlando Magic. Tip-off is at 7:30. Is the Pro Bowl worth keeping? Raises an interesting question. Could be the last one today in Honolulu, Hawaii. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. In college basketball news, number 18, North Carolina State tops rival North Carolina 91-83. Number 1, Duke rolls past Maryland 84-64. And Georgetown upsets number 5, Louisville 53-51. That was your sports update brought to you by Accurate Art Incorporated. Once again, I'm Chris Burrell on WLIE 540 AM.
Got 5 minutes.
LB and the Sports Doctor coming to you live and direct, baby. 631-955-5400. Call in. Tom Brady fined $10,000 for the slide on Ed Reed.
Dirty play. I watched it again on the NFL Network. They played the game back, and they had the players mic'd up. So you heard what Ed Reed was saying to the refs and his coaching staff after that play.
Wow.
He was flipping out.
I'm sure he was. Hey, listen, what are you going to do? You're Brady, you're like, hey, get out of here.
Very, very dirty
It was
play.
so blatant, though.
Yeah, it was so dirty.
It was like the worst slide and the worst leg kick I've ever seen in my life. It was really, really weird, man.
Tom Brady did apologize to him, though.
Yeah, of course, because he didn't get hurt.
You know, during one of the plays, he ran up to Ed Reed. He just gave him a little tap like, yo, sorry.
Now, get this. Now, you want to hear something funny? This is why the NFL is shot sometimes. So, Brady gets fined $10,000 for the slide, right?
Right.
Frank Gore gets fined $10,500 for his socks.
$500 more for what? Wearing the wrong socks?
Wearing the wrong socks.
And Tom Brady almost ended Ed Reed's career. Or if he doesn't have any children yet, he ain't going to have any more later after that play.
Yeah, talk about some favoritism, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, wow. How unbelievable
And it wasn't
that?
the wrong socks. He didn't pull them up.
Yeah, he didn't pull them up.
What?
He's been warned multiple times that in accordance to the uniform rules, you have to keep your socks pulled up.
Putting your priorities straight, you know. Tom Brady throwing up a Ty Cobb slide into second base on Ed Reed.
Ty Cobb is right.
Yeah.
And what?
And Frank Gore doesn't wear the right socks, so he doesn't pull them up as high as Roger Goodell wants the socks to look.
Tom Brady's got $10,000 in his pillow cushions or whatever in his sofa.
He was carrying $10,000 on him that night.
Yeah, there you go.
No big deal. Get out of here.
Here you go. Thanks. No problem. Just find me $10,000. That's all I have on me, sir. Is that cool?
Yeah. Giselle makes that much.
Now, I heard something weird. I don't want to revisit the Teo thing, but we'll continue to just do little drips and drabs of it.
Whatever you want, El. Come on.
Fake girlfriend was Tuasa Supo now? The guy was the fake girlfriend.
But they said that in the beginning of the week, and then they said no, it was an actual girl that Tuasa Sopo, I think it was his cousin, they said. Tuasa Sopo's cousin that was actually on the phone. Because, come on, you're talking to a guy on the phone, you think it's a girl for 6 months? Or a year and a half, however the relationship lasted?
I told you, man, this kid Teo looks a little weird. He looks a little, like, naive. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Hey, sports doctor, how you doing?
Yeah, see, that sounds like a girl.
Oh, I love your radio show.
Is your name Cuckoo?
No. It's Janie. I love the sports doctor.
Wow, Janie.
Let me tell you something, Rick. Because after a year and a half...
What do you mean? That's Janie, not Rick.
Oh, yeah, Jamie. A year and a half, you're going to slip at one point in a year and a half. You can't pull that voice off for a year and a half straight, talking on the phone for 6 hours. At one point, you're going to be like, yo, dude, you going to eat that slice or something like... Oh, wait, oh, yeah, man, how you doing, dude? You're going to slip at some point.
That was just my brother, Manti.
I just got a cold.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's that voice that, if you listen to Howard, Fred Norris, that's what he does. He'll talk like a girl and be like, oh. You know, every time they talk about things like that. Yeah. All right, so the next one is Kobe and Dwight did have a confrontation talking about your Lakers.
Heard about it.
I shouldn't say your Lakers, but supposedly, you know.
Kobe, your Lakers.
I'll tell you right now, you know what Kobe said to Dwight? Yo, you are a bum. You can't hit a free throw. Get you together. Yeah. And let's start winning ball games here. Stop acting like a little broad.
Put him on blast.
Put him right on blast. I guarantee that's what Kobe did.
I heard he asked him, can you play with me? Yeah. Are you able to play with me? That's what he asked Dwight Howard.
My basketball IQ is just not good enough, Kobe. I don't know. Yeah. Only if you could throw me an alley-oop, which they did the next game, like 10 of them to Dwight Howard. So what are you going to do? Anyway, we got to get to break. We're going to talk about more of the Darrelle Revis trade, if we should do it, if we shouldn't. We're going to talk about some games that are going on in the NBA. And don't forget you're listening to LB and the Sports Doctor Radio Show.
Nice.
I was like 5 seconds off.
Oh, well, it was fine, because I like how the Nas hip-hop instead just trails out.
It's one of my favorite beats of all time. Yeah. I fucking love that beat.
Did a great job. Rockin' and rolling, babe.
Rockin' and rolling, babe.
Oh, Manti.
Sports doctor.
Seriously though, you fall for that for a year and a half? Come on, I don't believe it.
Scout's not impressed with Denard Robinson.
But if you don't know otherwise, I mean, it's kind of.
Is he playing like official running back?
What do you mean? He's pitching. He's playing the Wildcat for the Jets.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna implement the Wildcat.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, Wildcat for everybody.
Wildcat for everybody.
They run his pistol offense, but he just cannot throw the football, Denard Robinson. That's the whole thing. You can't, like Tim Tebow, let's run the football up the middle every single play for a yard.
Jabba and Uke not getting along. There you go. That's something I want to talk about.
Well, he did hit him how many
Uke and Joba already not getting along.
Joba?
I like calling him Joba.
They don't like each other. Well, I think Jabba, he reached out to him to say sorry, and then Kevin Youkilis didn't respond back to him?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And then Cashman's out there going, no, don't worry, they get along.
Chamberlain's offering, what a pussy you are, Jabba. Don't fucking offer him shit. Chamberlain's offering of an olive branch has been ignored. It would appear they remain at odds.
Yeah.
Why even put yourself out there like that, Jabba? You don't be a pussy. Fuck him. He's coming to your team.
Exactly.
With the
you're stuck in the rivalry for so long. Why you I don't know.
Yeah. That's why I hate Red Sox coming over to the Yankees and vice versa.
Yeah, but Job is in the bullpen all year long. You know what I mean? It's not like he's sitting on the bench.
Yeah, they're not even going to see each other.
With the does that only go 29:02 each video?
Yeah, we got 15 minutes left. I'm going to stop right before you guys come back on.
And start a new one?
Yeah, so that it can go till the end.
Yeah, we go back at 11, so stop it.
Improved AL East will force Yankees to scrap $189 million goal. I'm telling you, it might.
Listen, if they let Robinson Cano walk, it would be one of the worst mistakes they ever. Who are they gonna go? Who are they gonna go with? Do you remember who we had at second base before Robinson Cano?
I don't.
Because it was literally about
Knobloch.
It was a Womack.
No. It was Knobloch, Tony Womack, had Kelly. You had a whole bunch of guys.
It's a shame what happened to Knobloch,
You had a different
right?
second baseman every year.
Who was
it was Womack right before it was Cano.
Who was the big guy?
Who?
The big guy. What was it, Soho?
Luis Soho.
He played second.
Luis Soho.
Mariano Duncan.
That's how you can say it.
We play today. We win today.
That's it.
That's like one of the greatest lines in Yankee history right there. We play today. We win today.
And that's it. Not even that. That's it.
No.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
DASIT.
See, that's the Yankee
it.
team I need back. That
DASS,
96
that's
team
it.
was like, every
That's
time
it.
we step on the
That's
field,
it.
we're winning.
Damn. Fucking Francesa throwing fucking shots at Itzig already, huh?
He loves taking shots at the Jets. Loves it. Like,
It was
he
somewhere
gets
between
off on taking
awful and
shots at the
disappointing on
Jets.
Itzig's first press conference. Wow.
You see that article I showed you, Chris?
Yeah, what is this with the A-Rod?
New investigation. On,
At least
Juice.
20 Major League players linked to Anthony Bosch, who is targeted to probe
Another one?
to
Yep.
illegal distribution of HGH
Distribution Atlantic.
and testosterone. All right. Has advised out on nutrition supplements and blood analysts for the possibility of illegal distribution of performance-enhancing drugs, according to a law enforcement source. Here he said that he was doing it with
WLIE. Hey, Johnny, we're coming off a break, so I'm going to have to ask you to hold for 2 minutes, all right?
Johnny Numbers?
Thanks.
You're listening to Fox
Is that Johnny Numbers?
Yes, it is.
Uh-oh.
New York.
Do you have your...
The views, opinions, and statements
back.
expressed in the following program reflect the views of program
Doggone good.
and do not necessarily reflect the views of WLIE Radio, its management, or its
Start a new one,
sponsors.
did you?
For questions and comments,
No, because then I'll have to
please
start a
send us an
2-second one for the end.
WLIE
I'll wait until after he does the read.
at AOL.com. Visit us at WLIE.
Who's the camera guy over here?
You are. Do your thing.
You are now listening to LB and the Sports Doctor here on WLIE 540 AM. The newest sports radio show out on Long Island. LB and the Sports Doctor. WLIE.
All right, we're back. It's the LB and Sports Doctor radio show on WLIE, 540 AM. Number to call is 631-955-5400. I'm Chris Burrell, also known as the Sports Doctor, and I'm here with my co-host, LB.
Yes, it is. Christopher LB is in the house.
There you go.
So let's go to the phone lines. Johnny Numbers, what's going on, bro? You're on the air. What up?
Johnny boy, what's going on, babe?
Oh, you got the BB gun out? What's going on?
Wow.
Oh man, Johnny, give me an
Taking
insight.
shots at my Notre Dame guys here,
Johnny,
Johnny.
give
What's
me
going on here? Come
Tell me,
on.
what do you think's gonna happen to this guy in the NFL locker room when he walks in there for the first time? Oh man, that's just college.
Yeah, you know that's going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look what they did to that guy Dukas on the Jets. They made him feel like he was the ugliest human being walking on the planet.
We won the ugliest player on the Jets award.
First, second, and third he got.
He is an ugly dude, though, that Dukas.
Come on. This is not a show disparaging people's looks. But I think if Johnny called Manti right now, I think Manti would think Johnny was a girl, right? With Johnny's voice?
I don't know,
Think he
dude.
would-
Johnny, you sound like a dude straight out of Brooklyn, bro. I don't know if anyone's falling for your voice, but what do you... Johnny, what do you have for us today, man? What do you got? Okay.
Ooh, Miami coming off an emotional win, right?
Yeah.